Hey guys, welcome back. We have got rads here.
Oh, yeah.
So then, going into Wednesday's match, especially after yesterday's performance against Cardiff, how do you feel?
I've never really been more deflated, to be honest, or disconnected to the club. I think that's what most people are feeling. It's just I'm not confident at all about any game right now, and it's horrible to have to say that, but it's just the truth. I just feel like even yesterday when we were losing, you normally feel a sense of optimism. Maybe you can get back into it, or the fans would at least try and get behind the team, but I just didn't feel anything. It was just more acceptancy, really. That we expect this, but it just felt horrible. So yeah, I'm not feeling very confident at all, and yeah, that's about it, really.
I mean, I was on touch up on that there seemed to be that discontinue from the fans to the club at the minute. Like even when it was 2-1 down, there was that acceptance that we might not get back into it, and it's a real shame for it to be happening. And it's yeah. And it just feels like that the club's not really trying to do anything to do about it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They're just deadly silent, the board, and it's incredibly frustrating, and it doesn't make any sense either. Because I actually just did a tweet earlier just saying, like, when we had Karanka and O'Neill, they finished. Karanka was 7th, and he resigned, or he was pressured to leave, and he was in a very good position. And O'Neill was sacked for being 9th, and yet Houghton is terrible, quite frankly. He's not won since Easter Monday. It's the worst start to the season in 108 years, and yet we're holding on to him, and it doesn't even look at all like we're going to sack him. And you look at his record, and it makes no sense to hold on to him. I've never seen like the fan base so united against the manager, and it's horrible, really. But yeah, it's can't really say much more than that. It's just poor.
Yeah, I mean, I try and get some positive for Wednesday night, but at the minute, like you said, you just feel like no confidence, and that we don't know what to expect going into Wednesday night. I mean, we don't know if we're going to play 4-4-2, what team we're going to put out, or if we score.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, I seen the tweet earlier, and I think I liked it because you pretty much spoke the truth about it.
Yeah. It honestly, I want to try and be positive. I always want. Normally, even like last season, I was thinking, oh well, maybe we could get something from this. But right now, I just don't have. I generally don't see where the next one's coming from at all, and I don't see any reason why I should think any different. Really. I mean, the only positive I saw yesterday was the fullbacks. Obviously, both brand new players, and I think that particularly Max Lowe played very well. They actually wanted to try and move forward and not just passing it backwards all the time, which is very negative and frustrating to watch. I mean, Garner was obviously good, but I don't think it was man of the match worthy. I think it was more Low, really. But yeah, to be honest, apart from the fullbacks yesterday, it wasn't really that good at all.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it quite a bit. Like the fullbacks actually gave that bit of optimism, and it's just a shame that Spence could not play Wednesday night because obviously we're playing Middlesbrough. So
that's annoying.
Yeah. How do you feel about it being Neil Warnock as well with coming up against, because he has got quite a decent record against us as well?
Yeah. We don't beat Warnock very often at all. And it's funny how he's been linked with Forest quite a bit in the past. But yeah, it's not going to be easy at all. But I know they're not doing quite as well as they thought they would be. I think the 15th, and they've been quite inconsistent. They lost to Coventry at the weekend, but it's always a difficult game, Middlesbrough. You never know what to expect. We haven't won it against them at home the last 2 years, so it's going to be difficult. I mean, I think it is more winnable than Cardiff was, but I mean, if we keep losing, we really are being left behind. Like, we have to win 2 just to get out the bottom 3, and we're 6 games in. So if we lose the Boro, it's looking really, really bad. So yeah, it is what it is, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last time we beat Middlesbrough was under Martin O'Neill, funny enough, when Carvalho turned that performance of his life, near enough.
That was brilliant, that game, yeah.
Yeah. I know I kind of predicting the next question, but would she keep the 4-4-2 formation, or if it was 4-4-2, or would you like to see something else tried?
To be fair, I've been critical of Grabban, really, but I think Grabban actually played pretty well yesterday. And Taylor, I think he was the one that kind of was, not giving 100%. He was on the floor a hell of a lot. I know Cardiff were quite physical and they were giving the ref a lot of stick. I think rightly so as well. But would I keep 4-4-2? I mean, it did kind of work against Derby because we didn't lose for once. But yeah, I mean, you may as well, to be honest. And I know it's very vague, but I don't really know what to do right now when it comes to Forest. It's all up in the air.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this one done Sammy Dapika, I know a lot of people have asked, it's not been very confident, but how would you think scoreline would be? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I know how much we have to win every game right now, but that's the one thing we're not doing. And this is the most frustrating thing. I don't think there's really ever been, maybe apart from like Blackburn, where we actually have been completely outplayed by any team. I think every game we've been in it, we've had a lot of the ball, but we do very little with it. We occasionally score, but then we let them get momentum. I think yesterday there was a very clear moment when they brought on like Kiefer Moore and that, and it just completely changed the game. And Cardiff were just completely all over us, or out of nowhere, and we just couldn't get back into it. And that's the sign of why they're better than us, because they can do stuff like that. I think our classic scoreline right now is losing 2-1, so probably 2-1 to be honest.
Yeah, that was the massive difference. I mean, we all seen it when Kiefer Moore came on. We were like, oh, here we go. They brought him on, and for that 10-15 minutes, it could have gone from 1-0 to 4-1 down with the chances. I mean, they had to pay Samba saved and scored 2.
Yeah, we were lucky. It was only 2-1, to be honest, the way Cardiff were playing. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, we are doing this video before anything does come out, if anything does happen with Houghton.
Yeah.
But that, from what Paul Taylor said, it sounds like that it could be in charge for Wednesday. So, so I'd like to say thank you for Rads for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.